All right, I just wanted to do a little introduction to who I am and why I started this channel or why I started talking on this channel and what it is I do and what are the things I have planned. I mean, I've had this YouTube channel now for a long time, over 5, 10 years, something like that. And I've really just posted random stuff. Now, as I've kind of evolved, I am a part-time videographer, photographer. I do consider myself a professional, even though it's part-time, but I do have a full-time 9 to 5 that really is kind of a big part of my income and how I pay the bills. And most of what I do as far as cameras go is really passion projects related to my passion to do, photography and videography. I've done, saying that, a lot of professional work. I've done real estate work. I've done all type of sports, football, both padded and flag, boys and girls, high school, college, and professional level at football. I've done basketball in college level. I've done soccer at youth. I've done track and field for college, high school. I've done events. I've done weddings. I've done corporate work. I've done a lot of different type of professional work. So I do believe I am a professional, although saying that, I will have to acknowledge that I don't believe that I am the expert in the field that many people are, that you will see on YouTube that do very well. So I don't have a lot of followers right now, and I'm not going to sit up here and try to pretend that I am just the best expert out there. I think I do well. There's a lot of things that I can learn. There's a lot of things that I haven't done, even though I do have experience doing a lot of different things. One is I just completed a documentary on my son. Documentary. I just completed a documentary on my son's track season. He just finished up his track season with Track Houston. I think it was a successful season, but it was a lot of ups and downs. I learned a lot about fatherhood, parenting, and really keeping my son balanced in a way that I think is important to his growth as a person, more so than just an athlete. And I think that's kind of important, and that's kind of why I put that documentary together. I think that's something that we can all kind of see, connect with, understand if you have kids, if you like sports, that there's more to sports than just what happens when you win, lose, or draw or anything like that, especially when you're talking about kids like my son's age, which is 9. There's a lot more to it than that. So that's one of the reasons I did that. That is a passion project as well. I think that can give me a lot of insight and experience on doing those type of things, because I would like to do a few more documentaries. I think that was fun, but I have a lot to learn in that regard. You'll see that in the episode 1 that I just released and the whole over the series, that I have a lot to learn there, but still there's a message, there's a story, and I hope it can be relatable to people. It's relatable to me, obviously. And my son got a kick out of it. And I just believe that it was something to do for fun and, really give me an opportunity to learn more about what I'm capable of, what I need to learn, or I need to improve, but also what I can do to push the limits of where I am now. And that's something I really enjoy, because I want to do things like that. That's one of the other reasons I'm starting this channel, is that I want to push myself. I don't want to be in a situation where I don't have any work to do as far as photo, video is concerned, and I'm just sitting there stagnantly. No, I can create things on my channel. And again, my channel is going to be that sort of thing. I'm going to talk about gear. Yes, I'm going to talk about the equipment that I use, but also you're going to see those type of passion projects where I'm doing things to kind of exploit the love that I have for this genre as well. So it's definitely not going to be the typical infomercial kind of camera content that you see now, where people are just selling gear left and right and occasionally putting something in there that's enjoyable. I'm not saying that this is going to be the greatest spectacle that you're going to see, but it's going to be something laced in reality. As a father who's doing this really for the love of it, and you can kind of see those kind of projects that I'm going to put on here as well. So, okay, my name is James Anthony. My friends call me Anthony. My family calls me Anthony, but most people call me James. Also, my son, James, his name is James Cole. Same thing with him. Most people in the family call him Cole, but most people that know him call him James. But you'll see that in the documentary. So if you have a chance, I hope you have some interest and ambition to take a look at that. Put whatever feedback you have, but I just hope you can connect with what's the story is about. Again, I'm not some big professional there. That was my first time doing that. I released episode 1. I have about probably 2, maybe 3 more episodes that I'm going to release. I'm still working on that. So that's kind of stuff you're going to see on this channel. And I don't know what's going to be next. Well, episode 2 is going to be next, but hopefully this type of content will connect with folks. I am not one of those young kids either. I'm 50 years old. I've been in the game for about 5 years, so I started very old. So my perspective is kind of built around that. And I have a different perspective in a lot of different things. I have to say first, like these camera equipment, I have this love for this R3. Most people want these little small cameras. I like this R3. If you look at my R6, I'll probably do a video talking about why I love that and what it does for me. But you'll see I love to have it rigged out. I have it rigged out, which is kind of the opposite of that content creation kind of format that many people think the camera's for. Camera's for me in a way that it may not be for you, because we're not all the same. And I use it totally different than what most people do. And I really enjoy this camera. It's really been fun shooting on it. As you can see now, I'm doing YouTube talking head videos. So it's really inspiring me to do more than I've done in the past, because I just really enjoy using it. And I'll just talk about that perspective, because my perspective seems to be different than a lot of folks. But I also want to make sure that there's content out there that's just not some infomercial about selling gear and trying to get sponsorship deals. I don't have a problem with folks doing that, but it would just be nice to see something different, to kind of put a balance of available content on YouTube as it relates to the things that I like, and I think many people who are watching this video may like as well. So that's enough about me. That's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm doing it. So I hope to see you soon. I hope to see some people comment. I hope to see my channel grow. If it doesn't, I'm really going to enjoy trying to push it anyway, and that is going to be my purpose moving forward. I appreciate you looking at this, and I'll see you soon.